What's going on, everybody? Thank you all so much for tuning into this live stream segment of Mikasa Sukasa, and I am your host, Niko House. So I have some news for you today. What was it? About 3, 4, actually almost a week ago now, I guess. Yeah, almost about a week ago. Tulsi Gabbard actually informed us at her event that the DNC was once again moving the goalposts to enter the debates. Now, she has secured her position to get into the first 2 debates, which is great. The first 2 debates are being held on June 26th and 27th, and none other than Miami. Oh yeah, so that's going to be a good time. Can't wait for that. And then the second debate is on July 30th and 31st in Detroit. Okay, but to get into the third debate, the DNC has raised the threshold. And she informed us that the new threshold is 130,000 individual donors, and at least 2%, and whatever major poll they want to put out there for us. Listen, y'all know how I feel about polls. I know it's not fair, but hey, she's already reached the 1% threshold, and I imagine for her to actually even get to 1%, she has to be making waves because, like I said, the polls can be very, very biased. They obviously oversample older people. They use larger sample sizes when they want to get the desired result that reflects whatever claim the Democratic Party is pushing forward at the time by the mainstream and by the party's elite. For example, hey, Joe Biden's a front runner. But is he though? Yeah. But is he though? Yeah, we're sure. But because y'all said the same thing about Kamala. Y'all said the same thing about Beto. Okay? Y'all said the same thing about Buttigieg when he initially announced. And you said the same. You thought that Warren was going to be a front runner. That died off really fast. And so, I get it. Polling is skewed. But I do have faith that she'll easily clear the 2% mark after the first debates. But the issue that could potentially arise is that she may get 130,000 donors, but we don't really want to wait because there is a limit, once again, to the debate. I think 20 people are 20 people are allowed to be on the debate stage between the 2 days, so 10 and 10. However, there are more than 20 people running, and if they're all taking corporate donations except for Bernie and Tulsi and Gravel, then they will all have an opportunity potentially to close Tulsi and Gravel out of the debate stage before they ever get a chance to raise the 130,000. Or just because you get 2%, if you get 2% but someone else gets 130,000 and the 2% before Tulsi, if 20 people do that before her, it could lead to a problem. And I imagine after she is going to perform on June 26th and 27th, and then in July, they're going to try and bundle donations for whoever they can to ensure that Tulsi does not get a third opportunity to hit that debate stage. So I would urge you all, there's a link in the description. Go donate to Tulsi right now. Go get your family to donate to Tulsi right now. Because as you've seen, she's been consistently on message. Another person that I would love for you all to donate to, Mike Gravel. I'm not sure if he did well enough in this quarter to qualify for the first 2 debates, which is sad because I think he got 1% on a lot of polls, surprisingly, but I don't think that he hit the 65,000 individual donation mark. So that does not mean, however, that he cannot qualify for the third debate. Okay, if he hits a surge in the era of social media that we're in right now, it's quite possible for him to hit a surge. I imagine as they're debating, Gravel will be debating via either Twitter or Facebook or whatever, answering the questions that those candidates are asked. And so I would love to see Gravel on that debate stage in some capacity. Even if it isn't the first 2 debates, that does not mean he's not out of the race, or that he's out of the race, people. The first primary isn't until February, okay? And the next debates, according to this ABC article, is September. I don't think they set a date for it. Nah, yeah, it's September, but they haven't set a date for it. Now the logic behind raising the threshold, the logic behind it, according to the Act Blue people, candidates who will be prepared to take on Trump in the general should already be working to build programs that can bring in 130,000 donors by the second round of the debates, said Aaron Hill, the executive director of Act Blue, Democrats' Central Clearinghouse for Online Donations. Isn't it crazy how basically they think that if they throw Trump's name out for everything, it justifies whatever ridiculous action they participate in? And then when you actually have a candidate that can beat Trump, like Tulsi, which is why Trump doesn't ever come at Tulsi, never attacks Tulsi, keeps Tulsi's name out of his mouth. Once again, why do you think that is? And why do you think that the DNC is so scared of her? Because it isn't like Tulsi is going to take voters away from Trump just in the general. Oh, no. Tulsi's getting Trump voters in the primary. Because she talks about what's real. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my video from yesterday. You'll know what I'm talking about. So, we need Gravel on stage. We need Tulsi on stage. We don't want to leave anything to chance at all. Because if we leave it to chance, we know what the DNC will decide. They will use whatever means they can to keep both of them off of that stage, so that even if either of them or both of them do reach that donation threshold, that they can still keep them off by ensuring that someone else gets it before they do, and they fill up those 20 spots. We do not want that to happen. Let's leave them no excuse to do this. Let's leave them no quarter. Just donate right now. Donate $1 to Gravel if you have to. Donate $1 to Tulsi, or get your family to donate $1 to Tulsi if they haven't. Your friends to donate $1 to Tulsi if they haven't. And hell, go to my Twitter account if they need a reason to. My Twitter's in my description. If they need a reason to vote for Tulsi for no other reason. Show them that clip. They will donate to her. I promise you. So I've had my friends do it. They will. I promise you. So. Thank you all for tuning into that live stream update from Mikasa Sukasa. And always remember, people, more than anything else, find your balance. Peace.